That's good.
It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. All right, so the next prospect in our illustrious prospect review video series is that man right there. One of the friends of the channel, someone that I've had a front row seat seeing his development in the sport a little bit, and that's that man right there. 4-0, 3 knockouts, heavyweight prospect. Zachary Spiller, yes, that Zachary Spiller. Now, I had a chance to have, I had the honor to have Zachary Spiller on the channel recently. We did a long interview, so if you haven't checked it out, please go check it out. It was great talking to him. He gave a lot of good insight into his career and what he's got going on, right? So let's talk about him. So right now, as it stands, you know, again, he's early in his career. He actually has a fight scheduled for February the 24th. He'll be in action again February 24th on the Zone. I believe it'll be on the Zone. Red Owl Boxing, that's that new promotional company that they started out in Texas. They have their own little venue. They're doing fights. They just had their first card towards the end of 2023. He's on that card, so looking forward to seeing him back in action in his 5th pro fight. But let's talk some Zach Spiller, because I remember very vividly my introduction to Zach Spiller was in 2021 when I was, because in 2021 I was going in and out of Vegas a lot at that time. And I remember I had to go to the Salas gym to interview somebody. I can't remember who it was that day, but I stayed because Joe Joyce was doing camp at that time. And so I had a chance to watch Joe Joyce do some sparring, and I saw him spar Zach. And Zach, obviously you could tell, was the more inexperienced of the two at that time, but Zach held his own in the sparring, and Zach gave a good account of himself, and he looked like someone that, was good. He looked like a good fighter, even though I didn't know who he was, right? So he was there with Darius Fulgham, who many of us know now is as a top prospect, signed a Golden Boy. They're friends. They were there. At the time I didn't know who Darius Fulgham was. I didn't know who Zach was, but that was actually like one of the first prominent pros that Zachary Spiller sparred. He sparred Joe Joyce, right? And then he's been in camp with some top guys like Filip Hrgovic, guys like Jared Anderson. He's been in camp with all these top heavyweights. And Zach is a guy, he's 30 years old right now, so he's at a good age for heavyweight. He's not old. Heavyweights generally tend to mature later and last longer. And so he's at a good age. He's not for like, if he was a flyweight, that'd be old, but a heavyweight, that's not old, right? So he quit his job. He used to have a job at HEB. For those that don't know about HEB was a supermarket. So he used to work at a supermarket called HEB, but he quit his job around the time that I saw him spar Joe Joyce to pursue this boxing journey. And in many ways, he didn't have a big amateur background. I think he told me in the interview he only had like 30 or 20 amateur fights or something like that. So it wasn't a big amateur career, not a big amateur background, but in a sense, he's kind of done it the old school way, where he's been in camps with all these top upper echelon heavyweights: Hrgovic, Joyce, Anderson. That's the creme of the heavyweight division right there. So his sparring has been his amateur career. And as far as his style, Zach is a southpaw. He's like, I think, what is he, like 6'5" or 6'4"? He's a big kid, 6'4". He's 6'4". So he's a southpaw. I don't think Zach's like a big concussive puncher. I don't think he's pillow fisted, but I don't think he's like a big concussive puncher. His best attribute, I feel, is actually, believe it or not, his footwork, his ability to move at that size for a big man, to move at that size for somebody, damn cord keeps coming out. I can't do that. I got to have my boy Zach on the screen. I got to show love to my man Zach. For his ability to move at that size, his agility, his footwork, I think is his biggest, trait inside the ring. Outside the ring, I think his mindset, like when I spoke to him, Zach has a competitive mindset, and he's a sponge. He wants to learn about boxing as much as he can. So that's why oftentimes he finds himself watching my channel, because I'm doing the sport some justice. I'm telling people about the fighters and putting them on the fighters, you know. So he's learning through my channel. He's learning through the top guys he's sparring in the gym. I think his mindset is actually overall just his best quality. He has that willingness to learn. And now for him, I just think it's all about getting that experience in the ring, getting real comfortable, as he said in the interview, getting real comfortable in the ring. Because right now he's only 4 fights deep into his career. He's ranked 145th on BoxRec, so I don't think he's going to be fighting any killers soon or anything like that. And I don't think he really needs to, because, like I said, Zach didn't have a big amateur background. And I think right now the most important thing for Zach is getting the rounds, getting the experience, so that when he does step up, he's comfortable enough to be in a position to win those fights, you know, because you can do all the sparring you want. You could have all that experience in the gym you want. Under the lights, it's different. And he needs more experience under the lights in the ring. But I definitely think he's someone that if you're into heavyweight boxing, if you don't know his name, you're going to hear his name a lot, because he's already been in some big camps with high-profile fighters. I do know that he expressed in our interview that he wanted to be in camp with Fury for Usyk, or he'd like to be in camp with Usyk for Fury. So I'm sure he'll get a call for a big sparring session with one of those guys, because he has a prominent name for being in camp with high-level names. And the boxing community is small, so, you know, word travels around fast, good or bad, you know. And I just think that Zach Spiller is going to get the experience. He's going to develop, and he's going to be someone that we look out for in the heavyweight division. And I think as he continues to get comfortable in that ring, yes, he has good footwork. Yes, he has good fundamentals. Yes, he can move very well as a big southpaw. But I think his punching power will actually get better as he's in better camps and gets sharper, and his mind, you know, gets sharper in that boxing ring. So those are my thoughts on Zach Spiller. 4-0, 3 knockouts. Southpaw, you know, been in a lot of camps, not a big amateur background, but someone that I think does have some upside to be a factor in this division a year, 2 years, 3 years from now, you know. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about Zach Spiller. Leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe, and like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. For more great boxing content just like this video, click right here and make sure you subscribe. Much love from sunny South Florida.